The stocks discussed on Phil's Gang are not in any way a recommendation or solicitation to buy, sell, or hold. If considering acting on information presented, we first recommend you seek out a competent, licensed professional for advice. Get ready for the radio show that tells you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know.
Oh, I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me. Money sets me free. I'm a money magnet. Money's coming to me.
It's your daily dose of how to manage your money. And now it's time for Phil's Gang on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. With your host, Phil Grande.
Take a look at this, because this is where there'd be real pain. Delinquencies and foreclosures. We've got these charts. They'll be coming up in just one moment, because I don't see... All right, here's the loan delinquency rate. It is up slightly. This is courtesy of my pal, Steve Leisman. It is up slightly. This is loan delinquencies on homes, essentially. But look, it's just nothing. And if we go to the next chart on foreclosures, we will see actually that foreclosure rates are still coming down from where they were 4 or 5 years ago.
Default rates are non-existent, and these are two areas that bears say are coming. It's coming, but it isn't coming. It's kind of like global warming. I don't see it yet.
What about on the consumer side, though? Surely we're seeing good default rates rise.
The next leg you're going to see is people are going to go back to financing mortgages, because 95% of the people are paying their mortgages on time in this country.
And my house is actually no more valuable than it was a year ago.
Well, that's not what Kudlow's saying.
Yeah, I know. But let that Kudlow come down here and buy it from me then.
Yeah, tell him it's a good buy, right?
Yeah, it's a steal, man.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have so many economists coming on our air and saying, oh, this is a bubble and it's going to burst and this is going to be a real issue for the economy. Some say it could even cause a recession at some point.
Well, I guess I don't buy your premise. It's a pretty unlikely possibility. We've never had a decline in house prices on a nationwide basis.
How could it be that so many bright people were so stupid not to see the housing bubble, the crash that was coming? Incredible. And Kudlow is now going to be the economic advisor to the president, and he is not qualified. He is not qualified. Because, first of all, Kudlow has an almost religious belief that low rates, you keep rates low all the time. Low rates are always terrific for the economy, to grow the economy. This is what he really believes. I mean, Kudlow never could understand that low rates, so you need high rates will encourage more investment than low rates. He never got that. To him, he's a supply sider. He thinks he's myopic. All he thinks about is, as long as you keep cutting taxes, and keeping low rates, our economy is always going to boom. And he's never been right. He's been wrong every time. He's been always wrong. He's not qualified for this job. He's just not qualified. Welcome to Phil's Gang, coast to coast around the country, off the Wall Street Radio Network. You know, as economic advisor to the president, that position calls for someone who is exceptionally smart, who's exceptionally qualified to analyze, to interpret economic data all around the world. And it calls for somebody highly trained, have great experience in economic policies. But here's the key, that he can look at them objectively when he analyzes all the data. So he can objectively recommend an economic policy to the president. But see, he can't do that. He's a staunch supply sider. He doesn't qualify. It's the worst president. It's the worst person you could get to talk to the make policies, economic policies for the president. You need to pick a policy that will work. Kudlow is like a doctor who, no matter the illness, he keeps writing the same prescription over and over and over. This is what he does. It's all he ever talks about. Keep cutting taxes, cutting taxes, low rates, low rates. The guy's not qualified. He's myopic. He's a supply sider. It's crazy. This guy he has now the responsibility to formulate and recommend national economic policy. Are you kidding? And his policy is always going to be, to the present, cut taxes. Keep cutting taxes. Keep cutting interest rates. Here's what he's going to talk about. He's always going to have the ear of the president to do this. Cut taxes for the large corporations, not the people. Kudlow don't care about the people. Kudlow cares about large corporations. He cares about large banks. He cares about Wall Street. He always has. He never cares about the people. He doesn't care about Main Street. He's a supply sider. He thinks as long as you keep giving banks big breaks, corporations big tax breaks, the wealth that they create because of all these tax breaks and all these near zero interest rates, that wealth that they create, like last year, the $6 trillion in 2017, they create, will trickle down and go through the broad economy, Main Street. And it will provide a Goldilocks economy with plenty of green shoots. It's never happened. In 2017, none of that $6 trillion ever went to the broad economy. Wages never increased. Never. Wages have now, if you take inflation, it's still the same as 1972. Kudlow has never been right, ever. When Kudlow predicted, amazing, he said that Bill Clinton increasing the top tax rate from 31 to 39% would destroy the Reagan economy. I remember this. He was dead wrong. Again, dead wrong. Larry's never right about anything. Dead wrong. Just a good guy. He's a buffoon. Good guy. Cheerleader. It never happened. He was wrong. Clinton's increasing the top tax rate from 31 to 39% did not destroy the Reagan economy. Dead wrong. Instead, a boom happened. Now, instead of giving credit to Clinton when he raised the wage from 31 to 39%, Kudlow in February 2000, I'll never forget this, said it was the great tax cuts of Reagan that was responsible for the prosperity, not Bill Clinton's policy, which made him look like a buffoon. Made him look like a buffoon. The problem for Kudlow, his history shows he is dangerously wrong. By December 2000, the expansion that Kudlow gave Reagan credit for, not Clinton, started to slow. That meant that Kudlow was dead wrong. He was wrong. Dead wrong, because Reagan's tax cutting was no longer responsible for the economy's performance. And then Kudlow, like a dope, without any research, hustles up a fake narrative to cover his being wrong again. Kudlow said it was Clinton's increase in taxes and high rates and increased regulations that caused the stock market to slump and the economy to slow. One problem for Kudlow's narrative, he failed to do his research, because if he had done his research, he would have found the time frame in which he was blaming Clinton's higher taxes and interest rates and increased regulations for the slow economy and the falling stock market. Guess what? If you did the research, that time frame, there was no rate hikes. There was no increases in taxes or increase in regulations at that time. What a dope. We'll be right back.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You know, I always talk about my color-coded chart, the MV2, which is a buy and sell signal chart. Boy, was it accurate. On February 14th, we got such a strong buy signal on Micron Technology, it was incredible. We purchased it. Here we are, March 13th. It's up over 40%, and only now do I hear other financial shows talking about getting into Micron Technology.
Everybody's long Micron. One of the stocks we really liked is Micron.
Their earnings have been much stronger.
Micron to the upside.
Micron really is one that I'm looking to outperform.
A little late, I'd say. That's why, again, join my gang, Phil's gang, and take advantage of my MV2 color-coded chart, which gives you accurate buy and sell signals, which give you a good night's sleep. For more information on my MV2 color-coded chart or the Phil's Gang, call 877-600-GANG or go to philsgang.com.
Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
I am up 5% right now, closer to 6.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I have never made so much money in the stock market.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
No matter if the markets are up or down, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team put you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
This is Deb from Sarasota.
This is Bill from Miami, Florida.
This is Cora from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Paul from Tampa Bay area. I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would recommend Phil and Phil's Gang to anyone.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com. Again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's philsgang.com. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits, just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG, 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with a prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and philsgang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to philsgang.com. philsgang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor. It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Listen to what people are saying about philsgang.com.
I am up 5% right now, closer to 6.
I've been with you for about a month and a half now, and I'm already up 7%.
I have never made so much money in the stock market.
I'm up $28,000 since November.
No matter if the markets are up or down, Phil Grandy and the Phil's Gang team put you on the path to making profits in the stock market.
This is Deb from Sarasota.
This is Bill from Miami, Florida.
This is Cora from Hawaii.
Hey, this is Paul from Tampa Bay area. I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor.
I would recommend Phil and Phil's Gang to anyone.
Join thousands of investors and start making profits in the stock market. Call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or sign up at philsgang.com. Again, 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's philsgang.com. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Learn, invest, and make profits with philsgang.com and give us a call, 877-600-4264. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Some Irish music there. St. Paddy's Day. I think it's tomorrow. Starts tomorrow for everybody. Great. It'll be fun. Paddy's Day is green. Stock market's green. You know, people keep asking me, what's going on with the stock market? You know, it seems like it's going sideways. And here, listen to this. This is so funny. This is Varney, the genius.
Now, what's with this market? It keeps on going sideways here. I see no enthusiasm like we had for the last 14, 15 months.
He doesn't get it. He doesn't get it. Listen.
Now, one reason Main Street optimism is high, also jobs are soaring. The JOLTS report showed a remarkable 645,000 monthly increase in job openings in January to an all-time high of 6.3 million. The market is higher on that news. Now,
unbelievable. We have, for every 6,000 manufacturing jobs, we're losing 75,000. I love how they cherry pick the information. And the biggest problem that we have right now is that we have jobs that we need experience. We need to educate our workers for high tech, run robots, stuff like that. And the CEOs, instead of taking these people and retraining them so they can learn how to run the technology, instead they're taking the money and put it in their pocket through the stock buybacks. With all this near zero interest rates, and they keep doing stock buybacks, they take the money, put it in their pocket. They're making $13 million a year, a CEO extra, doing stock buybacks. Instead of taking a little bit of that money, push it back into the company, start training these workers. Instead, the workers don't get trained. Then what happens? They get laid off. They get part-time first, and then they get laid off, and then you go into poverty. I mean, it's ridiculous. This is what's going on. But here's the thing, though. Varney said he doesn't understand why it's going sideways. It's amazing. He's on TV. He's supposed to be the genius. People listen to it every day. He doesn't know why it's going sideways. It's really simple. Because the stock market, we've had this boom. The big Trump rally since the night he won the election, all on this enthusiasm that all these things are going to happen. We're going to have a GDP of 5%. We're going to grow the economy 5%. We're going to have health care, going to revamp all Obamacare. It's going to be gone. We're going to be building bridges. By the way, did you see that terrible, terrible situation where that bridge collapsed? I mean, it broke your heart. I mean, did you see the cars that were crushed? People were crushed. See, it's unbelievable. So, but my point is, what he doesn't understand is the market was going up on fake wealth effect. We've never had a recovery. Since 2008, we've never had a recovery. What we've had was 0% interest rates that the consumer, that the Main Street, the husband and wife, who are making $75,000 together with 4 kids, could never get a loan near 0%. It was only the very wealthy, and who was the CEOs and the banks, that could get the money at 0% to invest and make a fortune. And so it was that 0% money that they could buy for zero and buy these stocks. And that pushed the stock market higher and higher and higher. Now what do they have? They have $8.1 trillion in corporate debt, because they borrowed all this money to push the market higher. Now, the reason why it's going sideways, these corporations have so much debt right now. Now, all of a sudden, the interest rates are going up and up and up. And it used to be that the Federal Reserve could keep buying the 10-year treasuries and keep lowering that interest rate on the yield. They keep interest rates going down. That's not happening anymore, because their balance sheet is plugged up with $4.5 trillion in treasuries. They can't buy anymore to keep the interest rates down. So all of a sudden now, these near zero rates can't stay at zero anymore. Because when the 10-year Treasury yield rate goes up, then automatically the short-term Fed rate goes up. And they're going to raise them 4 times this year. So the reason why the stock market's not going up anymore, because the CEOs of these companies, if you take the S&P 500 companies, they have $8 trillion in debt, and they only have $850 billion in cash. This is, as soon as these rates go up, it's going to crash. Matter of fact, I'll get my producer, Tom, to give me the cut where Trump said, remember he said that we had a big, fat, ugly bubble, and he says, as long as interest rates are low, they're going to be all right, but as soon as interest rates go up, we're going to have this big crash. That's before he became president. Remember that? He's right. So the market is going sideways because the big boys, the institutions, the insurance companies, the banks, the big guys who buy stocks, they're not buying because they know, they're looking, they're going, wait a minute. These stocks are up 240% higher than they should be, all because of stock buybacks. Now these corporations have debt up to their neck at $8 trillion. They only have $850 billion in cash. Now I'm talking if you take away the money they borrow for cash. And this means the stock market's going to crash. That's right, it's going to crash. What do you think this warning was? When I told you the market was going to crash between January 16th and the first 2 weeks of February, and it did, it went down 10%, that was just a precursor to what's coming. They're trying to warn people, but people don't want to hear about the warning. They want to keep listening. They want to keep listening to these jibber jabbers. And you know, everything's always wonderful. Everything's always terrific.
Our economy is doing very well.
Yeah, we have a very healthy and the strongest economy going right now.
That's what they want to hear.
A rip-roaring economy.
That's what they want to hear. So that's why we're going sideways, and that's why you should be a gang member. Because as long as the market keeps going up, my gang, especially if you follow my video stocks, and like my Micron Technology, we just finished with that one. That's a beautiful stock, went up over 40%. But we're going to get, we already got out of it. We already get out of it. All the stocks, we always make sure we're out before they go down. So the biggest problem we have right now, the market's going to say, and he says he doesn't have no idea why. He doesn't. He has no clue. Well, I just told you why. Because the institutions aren't pouring any more money back in because they know this market's going to go down another 40, 50%.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Graney, philsgang.com. You know, I always talk about my color-coded chart, the MV2, which is a buy and sell signal chart. Boy, was it accurate. On February 14th, we got such a strong buy signal on Micron Technology, it was incredible. We purchased it. Here we are, March 13th. It's up over 40%, and only now do I hear other financial shows talking about getting into Micron Technology.
Everybody's long Micron. One of the stocks we really liked is Micron.
Their earnings have been much stronger.
Micron to the upside.
Micron really is one that I'm looking to outperform.
A little late, I'd say. That's why, again, join my gang, Phil's gang, and take advantage of my MV2 color-coded chart, which gives you accurate buy and sell signals, which give you a good night's sleep. For more information on my MV2 color-coded chart or the Phil's Gang, call 877-600-GANG or go to philsgang.com.
Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. With the philsgang.com membership, we bring investors right to the floor, into the pits with Phil's daily live webinar classroom. Get inside market guidance on investing strategies. Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At philsgang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And philsgang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the philsgang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Sign up at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or give them a call, 877-600-GANG. Phil'sGang.com. What are people saying?
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done.
You have all the tools necessary to become a successful trader.
Phil's Gang is like having a pro by your side all day long.
I would highly recommend Phil's Gang to the average retail investor. It is truly a great value for what it offers.
Find out more at Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Phil Grandy is a career businessman who has also been an entrepreneur all his life. He has used his business skills to take companies on the abyss of bankruptcy and bringing them back to profitability. Phil has been honored by Inc. magazine for the 500 fastest growing privately held companies and has been recognized with the prestigious Entrepreneur of the Year award. From the real estate to gas and oil industries to the stock market, Phil Grandy has mastered his line of business from start to finish. And with a passion and desire to make you a profitable investor, only Phil teaches you and guides you to make informed, unemotional investment decisions. And you'll gain the knowledge of what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. If you want to learn from the best and strengthen your ability to invest, then turn to Phil Grandy and Phil'sGang.com. Simply call Phil's Gang at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Or go to Phil'sGang.com. No matter if the market is up or the market is down, Phil Grandy and his Phil's Gang members prepared for market volatility and making profits, just as he informed the Phil's Gang members on January 16th of a market pullback coming.
I believe we're going to get at least a 5% pullback between now, okay, and the second week of February.
Be prepared. Be a Phil's Gang member. Go to Phil'sGang.com or call 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. Did you miss today's Phil's Gang radio show with Phil Grandy? The archives are absolutely free, posted in audio and video formats. Go to Phil'sGang.com. Phil'sGang.com. Let me ask you, do you have a backup plan? Most of us have a financial backup plan. What if your backup plan doesn't work out? What if the market corrects 20, 30, 40%? At Phil'sGang.com, they go to great lengths to develop stock market investing programs that match the needs of their customers. They are closely aligned with what the customer wants, and they have comprehensive educational investing programs that are tailored for beginners to experienced investors. Phil'sGang.com provides daily live stock market webinars. They post up-to-the-minute market alerts, stock performances, and market analysis. For only $39.95 a month, Phil'sGang.com is making sure their customers have a financial backup plan by providing the investing tools and guidance that their customers seek. For more information, simply go to Phil'sGang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Then go to Phil'sGang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. You know I sound like I'm being on Larry Kudlow, and I am. Okay, he is a good fella. But he's what they call a supply sider. And he's been a Reagan Kool-Aid drinker his whole life. And I agree, I love Reagan. But remember, when Reagan really finished his deal, okay, the economy was in trouble at the end. I mean, yeah, his economy boomed in the beginning with Reagan, but at the end, okay, it was in trouble. And it wasn't Reagan's term that gave Clinton his cash surplus, or his surplus. It was his raising rates. And the problem when you're a supply sider, you never you only do the same thing over and over and over. So you keep repeating your same mistakes over and over. You keep cutting taxes and you keep cutting rates. Well, sometimes and many times, like Europeans, they come over here, they want to see our interest rates going up. That's right, on our 10-year Treasury. They want to see our dollar going up, because when they see the dollar going up and interest rates going up, that tells them there's prosperity. But you can't convince that to these supply siders, who they want the same thing over and over and over. Now, we're supposed to have this great economy. We keep hearing how great this economy is, doing very, very well, right?
The economy, at the end of the day, is doing very, very well.
Yeah. Our housing starts are plunging. Housing permits are plunging. It's unbelievable. We just got the numbers. Our household debt is skyrocketing. At 13 trillion, people are up to their neck in debt. Historic highs. This is the 5th consecutive year that household debt has increased, and people are suffering because they got so much debt. So they go out and get their credit cards, keep getting more and more credit cards. And then they sell autos to them by saying you can have an auto loan for 7 years. You can have an auto loan for 7 years. And they don't care what your credit is. So a guy's got his household debt is 13 trillion, historic high, 5th consecutive year. He goes and gets an auto loan. He gets a new credit card. He gets a student loan. It's unbelievable. But these jibber jabbers also never mention that our corporate debt is going to crash the stock market. Because for all these years, for 10 years, this stock market has gone up 240%. 240%. Because we got conned with quantitative easing. Quantitative easing is a con job. It only benefits the very wealthy because they get interest rates near zero to go buy stocks with. You and I don't get interest rates near zero. So then when interest rates start going up because they've been doing that for 8 years, then the people on Main Street are really screwed because for 8 years, remember, it used to be that the Federal Reserve could print all the money they wanted and buy those 10-year treasuries and keep the yields down. Well, they can't do that now. So what do they do now? They keep printing paper and printing paper because you have to pay for the national debt. Remember, Obama doubled the national debt, so you got to keep paying that national debt. He doubled that debt. And so as you keep printing and printing and printing and printing, you keep killing your paper. You keep killing it. It keeps getting weaker and weaker, and the buying power gets so weak. When you go to the supermarket, you need 3 pieces of paper, or you need just 1. Now, the problem is the economy is going to get worse if the president listens to Kudlow, because he's going to keep saying the same thing over and over. Keep cutting taxes, keep cutting taxes, keep getting interest rates low. Because he wants to help who? He wants to help the banks. I mean, Kudlow only is there for the big public companies. He's there for the big banks. He's the cheerleader for them. He's the cheerleader for our largest banks, our largest public companies, and the 1 percentile. And how's that worked out? How's that worked out for us? It's made the gap between the wealthy and everyone else the widest ever, the biggest gap ever. Income inequality is a killer. The 3 richest Americans, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, collectively are worth $250 billion. And they hold more wealth than the bottom 50% of the entire U.S. population. Let me repeat. 3 guys, 3 people, Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, Jeff Bezos, collectively worth $250 billion, and they hold more wealth than the bottom 50% of the United States population. While 63 million households, or 160 million individuals, or a fifth of all Americans, have 0 or negative net worth, and we are in a retirement crisis. And that is why you got to join my gang so you can start catching up, because we are in such a retirement crisis, especially the baby boomers. The only people who's made money in the last 8 years because of the supply side economics that they keep preaching, and you couldn't bring a Kudlow in at a worse time. I mean, listen what Trump said.
The only thing that looks good is the stock market, but if you raise interest rates even a little bit, that's going to come crashing down. We are in a big, fat, ugly bubble.
15 months ago, he said that. 15 months ago, he said that. No more. No more. Just like 15 months ago, he said interest rates were at 18%. And he's right, they are at 18%. But now they look like they're at 4.1%. Why? Because 63 million people who don't have a job aren't recorded as unemployed. Let me repeat. 63 million people who don't have a job, they're not put on the books as unemployed. Because they haven't gone, they do this little trick. If you haven't gone out and looked for a job in the last 4 weeks, you're not counted as unemployed. So 63 million people, you take over the last 15 years, all the people that lost their jobs, 63 million people, they are not considered unemployed. So the unemployment rate's 4.1% when it's really 18%. Trump knows that. 15 months ago he said that. But now Trump doesn't say that anymore, does he? Now you're going to have Larry Kudlow in there, another big cheerleader, telling him to do the same thing over and over. Same prescription. Whether it's polio, TB, cancer, or a bad tooth, same prescription. Cut rates, cut rates, cut rates, cut rates, cut rates. He was a cheerleader for QE. QE is the worst thing that ever happened for this country. It killed the middle class. We no longer have a middle class. The middle class is becoming distinct like the broad-breasted owl. That's right. Extinct oil. Extinct, sorry. You're fired. All right. Let's make some money. Look, there's two stocks. You don't have to listen to me. You don't have to listen to them. You don't have to listen to anybody when it comes to all this political crap and what's going on. But if you want to make money, you should listen to me, because I got two stocks, and you don't have to do anything. If you are a mason and you're busy all day long and you're working construction and you don't have time, or you're a steel worker, or you're a truck driver and you don't have time, you're a carpenter, you're an electrician, and you know you're in trouble, you're not going to have enough money to retire, well, I'm going to help you catch up. And I'm going to do all the work for you. I'm going to do it all for you. It's like if you're a mason and I want a beautiful stone wall built, it's like you coming over to me and saying, well, Phil, here's what I'm going to do. You don't have to do anything. I'll do it for you. I'm going to give you a video every night that I'm going to show you how to build a stone wall. So I'm going to say to you, I'll tell you what, let's make a deal. You send me a video on a stone wall, and I'm going to send you a video on Rig. I'm going to send you a video on UPS. These are two beautiful stocks that are so deeply discounted right now, and I'm going to show you how to build those stocks with a video. You show me how to build a stone wall with your video. And we'll both win. How's that? That's basically all I do. I give you a video. $39.95. You follow my video. So RIG is a perfect stock. It's an oil stock. RIG, R-I-G, is the symbol for RIG. And it's setting up beautifully right now. Setting up beautifully. It's almost ready to break out. It doesn't matter what Larry Kudlow is qualified or not. It doesn't matter if we have income inequality. It doesn't matter. As long as you follow my video on RIG. But the only problem is, even if you make money because of Kudlow, you're going to need $100 to buy a loaf of bread. Join my gang right now. 877-600-GANG.
Want more information on this show? Go to philsgang.com or give them a call at 877-600-GANG.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. You know, I always talk about my color-coded chart, the MV2, which is a buy and sell signal chart. Boy, was it accurate. On February 14th, we got such a strong buy signal on Micron Technology. It was incredible. We purchased it. Here we are, March 13th. It's up over 40%. And only now do I hear other financial shows talking about getting into Micron Technology.
Everybody's long Micron. One of the stocks we really liked is Micron.
Their earnings have been much stronger.
Micron to the upside.
Micron really is one that I'm looking to outperform.
A little late, I'd say. That's why, again, join my gang, Phil's gang, and take advantage of my MV2 color-coded chart, which gives you accurate buy and sell signals, which give you a good night's sleep. For more information on my MV2 color-coded chart or the Phil's Gang, call 877-600-GANG or go to philsgang.com.
Give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Hi, my name is Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. Most people would love to be in the stock market, but they're scared not being in. They're scared about not getting out in time. Well, that is over, because now you can join Phil's Gang and my stock video program and follow me with a specific stock on the video, and you will be out in time.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. Phil's Gang and Choice Trade are separate and unrelated companies. Choice Trade does not provide any investment advice or recommend or endorse any particular security or investment strategy. At philsgang.com, we're always striving to understand our members' needs. And for over 18 years, Phil'sGang.com has met the goals to educate and inform investors how to make the most of your money and your choices. That's why Phil Grandy and Phil'sGang.com has teamed up with Choice Trade, a leading online broker for stocks and options. Choice Trade has received 4 stars 6 times from Barron's in their annual survey of online brokers. Phil Grandy at Phil'sGang.com recommends Choice Trade as your online broker. For more information on Phil's Gang and opening an account with Choice Trade, go to Phil'sGang.com. That's Phil'sGang.com, or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264. 877-600-4264.
How do you see the world? At Shriners Hospitals for Children, we know that changing how you see things can turn them into everyday miracles. Like riding my bike, breaking boards, hugging my mom. Every day for over 90 years, Shriners Hospitals for Children has been sending love to the rescue, regardless of a family's ability to pay.
If you know a child we can help, call or go online now.
Don't have time to analyze and study stocks? At Phil'sGang.com, we recognize that there are all types of investors, and we also recognize that your time is valuable. So we offer investing programs for all individuals. We offer investing programs for long-term and short-term positions. And Phil'sGang.com provides quick and easy to understand investing videos that only take a few minutes to watch. With the Phil'sGang.com investing programs, you will learn technical stock charting, how to execute your trades, and most importantly, you will gain the confidence to know when to get out of a stock and take profits. Become a Phil'sGang.com member today and start making profits in the stock market with Phil's investing programs and video stock picks. Sign up at Phil'sGang.com. That's Phil'sGang.com. Or give them a call. 877-600-GANG. 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Welcome back to the Phil's Gang Show. Are you ready to make profits in the stock market? Then go to Phil'sGang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. Now, here's Phil.
And welcome back to Phil's Gang. Okay, here's my number, 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-GANG. I got a new video going out tonight. It's only $39.95 a month. And you call this number. They're waiting for you right here, Sarasota, the call. You're not calling somewhere out in the Philippines or somewhere they don't understand English. 877-600-GANG. And I'm going to start tonight. It's only $39.95 with RIG and UPS. They're up both about 1% right now. These two stocks can gain about 10%. 10%, okay? Each one of these got a great opportunity of capturing 10%. So the video that I'm going to be putting out every day, 3 times during the day, I change it. And then I'll do a special alert if I think we should take stocks out, shares off, or we should get out of it because of something. You never have to worry at night. You're not going to wake up one morning, the stock has crashed on you. Okay, I guide you through this whole stock. You haven't got to do a thing. It takes you not even a minute a day. Not even a minute a day. Okay, you don't have to learn nothing. So many people have said to me for the years, I'd love to join your gang, Phil, but I'm too busy. I don't have time. And everybody, my friends and family, all say, Phil, when you buy 500 shares, why don't you just buy 500 shares for me and do the same thing? It don't work like that. So I figured it out, and I said, wait a minute. Why don't I just do a video? So if I do a video and I buy RIG, then I'm just doing the video, and they can do what I do. And that's pretty cool. And then I designed a chart. As I said, I've been around this business over 45 years. I'm blessed. I've been on this earth for 72 years. I got quite a bit of experience in this. And I said, people just don't want to lose money. They're tired of these liars on Wall Street. They're tired of these gangster banksters. So I'll give them a video. Simple video. Take them 30 seconds, not even 30 seconds, to make their move. To make a move, like a chess move. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Try it. All I ask you to make money. Please remember St. Jude, okay? Please do that. So the number is 877-600-GANG, 2 stocks, RIG and UPS, okay? Now, under my umbrella is this video stock program, but also under my program, I have all kinds of great programs. If you want to be very active, if you want to come to my classroom, if you want to, there's so many programs we offer. But this is for the person who just says, I just don't have time. I don't want to learn anything. I just want to make money. So here's the number, 877-600-GANG. They're waiting for your call. Now, Kudlow, Larry Kudlow, was a big cheerleader for Baby Bush. He got it wrong on Clinton, totally wrong on Clinton. But Kudlow looked like a fool. He looked like a fool. He got it wrong. Now, Baby Bush, oh boy, Kudlow's a big cheerleader for Baby Bush. Supply side, cut interest rates, print money. Cheerleader, Baby Bush, big tax cuts. Kudlow not only endorsed Bush's argument that the budget surplus he inherited from Clinton, you know, the same one that Kudlow was wrong about, where Kudlow has said in 1993 Clinton would never create a surplus because, according to Kudlow, Clinton tax hikes and interest rate hike would strangle the economy and there would be no possible surplus. Kudlow was wrong again. Kudlow was wrong. He's always wrong. Not only did Clinton create a surplus, it turned out to be even larger than forecast. Kudlow cheerleading for Baby Bush said, hey, President Bush, lower taxes. He's lowering tax rates. This will be great. This will create a fast economic GDP growth. Bush is going to cut taxes. Boys, this economy is going to grow. Our GDP is going to go to 5%. We're going to be more productive. Keep cutting taxes. Big cheerleader. And our budget surpluses are going to rise so fast. He was wrong. He was wrong again. He's never right. He's never right. He said in 2002 the war against Iraq would elevate the stock market by a couple thousand points. He kept saying that this is green sprouts. This is green sprouts. He was wrong. People lost money listening to him on CNBC. Kudlow was wrong again with the housing market. He began to insist that the housing bubble that was forming was a hallucination. Imagined by Bush's liberal critics who refused to appreciate the magic of Bush housing boom of near low rates, easy credit, pick your own payment. Kudlow was wrong. We had the biggest crash ever in housing. I mean, there's nothing this guy's ever done that's been right. He's just a good guy, but a dope. He also said, wrong again on the recession. Over and over, he said, on his show on CNBC. There was no housing bust, no housing bust. No recession was coming, he said. Goldilocks is alive and well. The Bush boom is alive and well. The housing boom is alive and well. And then his buddy comes out and says, never, ever. It's unlikely that there ever be a housing crash.
So we have so many economists coming on our air and saying, oh, this is a bubble and it's going to burst and this is going to be a real issue for the economy. Some say it could even cause a recession at some point.
Well, I guess I don't buy your premise. It's a pretty unlikely possibility. We've never had a decline in house prices.
Yeah, he used to love Bernanke. He used to love Bernanke. He couldn't say enough about him. But they were wrong. They were wrong. We had the biggest crash. He's never been right about a thing. I don't think he knows the time of day. I don't know who ties his shoes for him. But he's there to give this president, I can't believe it, advice. Look, here's what I want you to do. Let's forget about them. I can't fix it. You can't fix it. If we dug up J.P. Morgan, he's second the motion. He can't fix this mess. But Trump's smart enough. He's going to start figuring out not to listen to Kudlow, just to have him cheerlead. Just to have him cheerlead. Keep telling every American everything is wonderful. Don't tell the American people about the $13 trillion that we have in household debt and the Americans are strangling their throat. Don't tell them about how the housing permits are plunging. Housing stocks are plunging. Why? Because interest rates are going up. Because, again, why are they going up? Oh, I'll help Varney understand why the market's going sideways. Because the Federal Reserve can't buy the 10-year treasuries to drive yields down. So the 30-year fixed-rate mortgages are low. So that the housing permits would go up. Housing sales would go up. See, before housing permits went up, housing starts went up. They all went up because the Federal Reserve could they could print money and buy the 10-year treasuries and drop the interest rates for your 30-year fixed-rate mortgage. They can't do that anymore because they don't have room on their balance sheet. See, Varney, that's why it's going sideways. All Varney knows is Microsoft. That's all he ever talks about. It's just Microsoft. Let's look at Microsoft. Let's see if we can help him out. Microsoft. Here we go. Microsoft, he should have taken all his profits. If he had my chart, he would have taken all of his profits back on January 29th. January 29th. He would have taken them all right before we had that big 10% pullback. Now we had this big fake rally going back up, starting to come down again. He won't even know enough to get out. But see, when you're with me, you're going to know when to get out. Because in my little video that's only going to take you 30 seconds a day, 30 seconds, I'll tell you when to get out of Microsoft. Right now, I'm going to give you two wonderful stocks, RIG and UPS. Okay? RIG and UPS. Just follow those. Don't go off the reservation. Just follow those. Look, all I know is the market's going to continue to go sideways unless they get their act together at the White House. I don't mean about the firing. I could care less about that. I'm talking about do they want a strong dollar or a weak dollar?
You think Trump's going to embrace a strong dollar? What would that look like? Are you going to?
I have no reason to believe President Trump opposes sound and stable dollar.
Yeah, no reason to believe. Yet Steve Mnuchin, the Treasury Secretary, who's in charge of the dollar, just 2 doors away from him, says
having a weaker dollar is somewhat better for us.
Unbelievable. Okay, listen. The stock market is a wonderful place to be. But no more can you just buy and hold. Those days are gone. Because first of all, there's no fiduciary.
Our responsibility begins and ends with our partners and our shareholders, and that's it.
Meaning you're not included. So I want to reach out to you. You reach back out to St. Jude. Okay? This is a win-win. You don't have to learn a thing. Just follow my video. Just 30 seconds a day. I got 2 right now. I'm going to start tonight. RIG and UPS. Here's the number, 877-600-GANG. Start those 2, and at the end of the month, you say it's the best thing I ever did. See you on the chart.
You have been listening to Phil's Gang with your host, Phil Grandy, on the Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Off the Wall Street Radio Network. Remember to visit Phil's website at philsgang.com. That's philsgang.com. Or call the office, 877-600-4264. That's 877-600-4264. Philsgang.com is